Konnichiwa. Okay, so let's talk about Jabra 85T. So this is brand new Jabra true wireless earphone, and this might be my next favorite earbuds. And let me explain why. But let's open up the box. So in the box, you obviously find this beautiful earbuds, but also you're gonna find this ear tip, also USB type A to USB type C cable. There's not gonna be a charger, so you're gonna have to have a USB type A charger. Okay, so let's talk about design. So first of all, the case. I like this case. First of all, it's just beautiful, right? It's just like a beautiful, small, well-designed, matte black case. But I really like the fact that this actually stands on the table. It's actually really easy to just maneuver because like this can just fly off from the table, but this actually stays on the table. And this year, Jabra actually added the Qi charging, so like you can actually charge wirelessly. And if you open up, you're gonna find this beautiful earbuds, and these are just amazing. Just look how small they are. It actually fits in my ear very, very nicely. Actually, I prefer this compared to AirPods Pro or of course Bose QuietComfort earbuds. This is gigantic. These guys actually fits in nicely. So there's a one button on each side. So you can control A and C from the left side, and you can control your track on right side, like play, stop, skip, and stuff like that. And this button is just so satisfying. Can you hear that? It's just so like clicking and satisfying. I like it. These ones actually have IPS4 rating, so you can actually run with it and it can get wet with like rains or sweat or whatever, and it's gonna be okay. And battery. So this one lasts quite long actually. So this lasts 5.5 hours with active noise cancelling feature, and without it, it lasts up to like 7 hours. So I always just use active noise cancelling because 5.5 hours is plenty enough for me. And with this case, it can actually last up to 25 hours. So like you can travel across the globe and flights, and this one just gonna save you for the trip. So what I also like about this is because these one have multi-pairing features. So like you can actually pair with your phone and computer, so you don't actually need to like turn off the Bluetooth and like repair to the other device and stuff like that. You don't need to do that. So you can just pair with your device and you're good. In terms of microphone, it's good enough, I guess. It's not like amazing sound, but it just does the job, I think. Okay, hello, this is microphone test. So this is Jabra 85T. How does it sound? Please let me know in the comment below. And yeah, so I hope this sounds good. Look at my crazy quarantine hair. I haven't done my haircut for like 10 months now. Okay, so let's talk about active noise cancelling feature. So how is it compared to AirPods Pro and Bose QuietComfort? So this ANC is really good at like really high pitched sound, but it's mediocre on the other range of the sound. Let me explain. So how I test it is that basically I play YouTube video with white noise sound and just incrementally increase the volume to see like which one performs better. To be honest, for white noise, AirPods Pro does better job. Somehow like this one actually doesn't really cancel white noise sound. So like this might not be good for example, like flight, for example. But there is actually construction going on outside of my house, and this one can eliminate all the like annoying high-pitched sound, like people just banging the metal sheets or whatever. This one actually cancel all that like incredibly, but AirPods Pro couldn't do that. So kind of depends on which environment you're in and what kind of noise you want to cancel. In that sense though, the Bose QuietComfort, this one actually cancels a wide range of noise very, very nicely. So in that sense, I think this one is still the king in terms of noise cancelling, if you can bear with this gigantic earbuds. Okay, sound quality. So the codec for this is SBC and AAC, and this one has like super powerful bass. I mean, that's the first thing you notice. I mean, coming from AirPods Pro as a daily driver, I mean, I was shocked by how much bass actually this one brings. Even though this is not that big compared to like AirPods Pro, but this is so powerful. To the point where I feel like AirPods Pro sounds like kind of like a toy. So 85T definitely sounds better compared to AirPods Pro, and especially bass is stronger. But bass is strong, but it's not as clear as Bose QuietComfort. So because Bose actually can express just a tiny little bit of texture of the sound towards the end of the sound vibration. So this one actually does a really good job at really expressing the reality of the sound. But this one is really strong, but it just, I wish it was a little bit clearer in sound. Okay, so if you hear that, like you feel like, oh, maybe AirPods Pro, you know, could be crap, right? But it's actually not. This is actually really good in some category, right? Which is 3D sound. So if you're watching a movie and helicopters flying over your head from this direction to this direction, AirPods Pro, actually you can tell like, oh, it's coming, it's over, it's going that way. So you can actually draw like a single line of the sound, if that makes sense. But these two, I mean, it sounds good and everything, right? But it's hard to know like where it's coming from. Like I know it's coming from like somewhere around here, but you don't know like when it's actually coming over and like passing by. So in that sense, like AirPods Pro still like produce like reality throughout your audio. So I really like that. Okay, so moving on to apps. So 85T actually comes with app, which is pretty good actually. Through the app, you can actually change the moment, which basically is a preset of how you want to set up. So when you want to focus, when you want to commute, when you want to do whatever, you can actually preset your favorite. You also have granular EQ settings, so like, which I really like. So if you don't really like the default setting, you can actually change it to your taste. Okay, so lastly, let's talk about stuff that I didn't like, right? I mean, overall, I really like this one. I use this every single day, especially media consumption. But one thing that I don't like is that you cannot really use like one earbuds at a time. So how this works is basically, it's kind of interesting. So this right earbuds actually connects to the case, and then the right one actually then connects to the left. So what that means is if I wear left and put the right back in, then you cannot use it. So this case basically considers, oh, you're done using. But you can actually use the right one and then left one in the box. Then charging box basically thinks that this is actually activating, but this is not connected to the left because left one is on the case. So that's kind of a little annoying. Sometimes I just want to put, you know, on my left ear and then just do whatever, but like it doesn't work that way. So that's the one thing that I didn't really kind of appreciate. So who should buy this one? Who should buy 85T? So to me, if you really care about the lower sound, if you watch a lot of movie and music, this is great. And Bose QuietComfort is great too. Like, I mean, sound wise and ANC is great, but it's humongous. So like if you think this is a little bit big and then it's kind of hard to carry, maybe this one is for you. If you're a hardcore iPhone user, AirPods Pro still kind of good too. But if you really, really care about audio quality, I would go for 85T. It's just night and day difference. Okay, that's been it. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you're gonna stay safe, stay home, and stay healthy. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.